The critical drinker, a person who by all accounts should be under stock YouTuber in the dictionary, recently just made a bad video. A real shocker, I know. No, but seriously, why are there so many grumpy British movie reviewers on YouTube? Why is that such a pattern? He, in one of his more recent videos, went on what can only be described as an insane rant when it comes to Spiderverse through whatever, the second one. I will show you the clip now, but be warned, it's not very good.
Also, I can't shake the feeling that the script is doing everything in its power to play down Peter Parker, like it's afraid the audience will somehow start rooting for him over Miles if he's shown to be too capable and confident. The first movie portrayed him as an aging, burned out loser who only redeems himself at the end, while the second film morphs him into a bumbling, hapless father in a pink bathrobe who for some reason keeps taking his baby along on life-threatening adventures despite having a perfectly capable mother at home to look after it. Is this some weird attempt to mock and belittle the Spider-Man that most people know and love, who incidentally just happens to be the only straight white man in the entire movie? I don't know, man, it just kinda leaves a sour taste in my mouth, that's all.
Alright, I've seen airports with less baggage, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to unpack all of that. Alright, let's start with this.
The first movie portrayed him as an aging, burned out loser who only redeems himself at the end.
So starting off, we have professional movie reviewer learns about character development. And as someone who does follow up on Spider-Man stuff, I have to say, more often than you'd think, burnt out loser is an apt description of Peter Parker's life.
While the second film morphs him into a bumbling, hapless father in a pink bathrobe who for some reason keeps taking his baby along on life-threatening adventures.
Well, after hearing that, I can firmly say, I have genuinely no clue how he would think this if not for confirmation bias. First of all, I looked up hapless, and I don't think it means what critical drinker thinks it means. It means unlucky, and also Peter B. Parker in this movie is not at all shown to be bumbling. He is shown to be incredibly competent. The only reason I could think for a critical drinker to have this opinion is that he has some sort of deep-rooted phobia of pink bathrobes. Also, I should mention it's pretty obvious that the only reason why he's wearing the pink bathrobe is so you can tell him apart when this is the character lineup.
Despite having a perfectly capable mother at home to look after it.
This is kind of a small complaint, but like, you don't actually know that. Mary Jane could be at work right now, we don't know. And I know this is probably incomprehensible to someone like the critical drinker, but the reason why Peter is with Mayday Parker is because he likes spending time with her. And also, I don't think the baby is ever in any real danger. It's not like Miles is gonna punch the baby. Peter and Miles never actually fight, there's just a chase sequence.
Is this some weird attempt to mock and belittle the Spider-Man that most people know and love, who incidentally just happens to be the only straight white man in the entire movie? I don't know, man, it just kinda leaves a sour taste in my mouth, that's all.
And there we have it. The man's thought process finally revealed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go into why this is both stupid and wrong. Firstly, it is wrong. Gwen's dad, who is a major part of this movie, is also a straight white male. And of course, beyond that, there's a bunch of spider characters that are similarly straight white men. And beyond that, I've always thought that complaining about a lack of straight white men in media has always been stupid. Mainly because, why are straight white men the only group that gets 3 adjectives? If you're, let's say, a gay black woman, you don't get to relate to the gay black woman character. You have to relate to the gay character, or the woman character, or the black character. Yet straight white men in media are so commonplace that even having one by some people is seen as not enough for some reason. Honestly, a lot of the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm a really big fan of Peter B. Parker in this movie. And honestly, if anything, it's almost alien how Critical Drinker seems to imply that the writers hate him, when he is so clearly shown to be liked, respected, and loved by all the important characters in the movie. Critical Drinker really just contrived his own web, of victimhood and grafted it onto a character who's clearly shown to be admired. Anyways, that's basically all of my thoughts on the subject, so thank you all for watching. I don't know why you did.